right. The Karate Kid.
The Karate Kid.
You had not... Have you watched any of these before?
Any of these. I've watched Back to the Future and I watched Spider-Man, of course. Terminator. I don't remember if I watched this Karate Kid, but I remember that I watched the Jackie Chan one.
Yeah, that's kind of generally what people have done.
I'm not old.
Okay.
Right.
I don't even want to talk about the newest one. Because I can ramble for too long, I think you should just then we don't push time too much. You should start, I think.
Okay. I liked it.
Okay.
I expected to not like it because I
What?
didn't like the Jackie Chan one.
Oh, right, okay.
And I was like, I couldn't remember which one I'd watched, to be honest. And I was like, oh, this one's actually pretty good. It's not bad. So I liked it.
Okay.
What did I like? Some parts were pretty cheesy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's like young acting. But Mr. Miyagi's such a G.
Oh, amen. Amen.
You know, he's just handing out bonsai trees left and right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, it's like pretty predictable and you know what's gonna happen and you know, like you can tell the plot beats before they come, but like
yeah,
it's very comforting and easy and just nice.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the ones that I would rewatch.
Oh.
Like,
I'll take that. No, that's good. That's good actually.
Because some of these are like just not the type of movie I'd rewatch.
That's fair.
Because there are movies that I like to watch once, and then even though I liked it, I wouldn't rewatch it.
Okay. That's fair.
Let me see.
Okay, I'll comment on that then, because I basically fully agree with you. One, I think that what's his name? I forgot. Miyagi, the actor's name for Miyagi, just basically like is such a
Morita.
Noriega? Yeah. Morita. Noriega is the frickin'... Anyway, Morita. He was just great. He was just really great in the role. Really like stood out in it. I think that like, and really embodied that like that sense of like the mentor, right? And like you said, was just a G. And I think that as well, like, I really enjoyed having him become like he's obviously this very stoic person and he does the cool things, but then as soon as like it's like, all right, I'll train you, then I think one of my favorite jokes, I mean, okay, I think for all of these there's like quotes that we say relentlessly in this household, so I won't go over all of them, but one of the first ones was like the when Danny Boy asks, oh, what belt are you, or like what belt, whatever, and then he goes JC Penney, $3.95 whatever. Like, holy crap, dude. I'm not kidding. Recently I had to, for the Lovo concert, I was like looking to buy a new belt, and I literally searched JC Penney because of that, because like it just became such like ingrained in my head, you know what I mean, which is very funny. But yeah, so like stuff like that. And I think you are exactly correct. It's obviously very predictable, and it's very feel good, right? I think that's why as a kid it became one of the ones that like we just rewatched over and over and over again, was because of just how easy it is obviously to consume, right? Like, you just, it's very cathartic as well, I think was one of the words that I used, right? Like, especially when it hits like those certain beats, like when the bullies get beaten up, it's like, yeah, let's freaking go, Miyagi. Oh my god, Mr. Miyagi, you're the GOAT, you know? And it's quite literally just a classic underdog story. So like, it's pretty easy to root for for him. And I think I mentioned it before we started it, was the fact that this was the reason that I started Taekwondo, was because of this movie. I just like, it was like, oh my god, like it just resonated so much, and you know, looking for a hobby for me to do, we found Taekwondo was a thing, so we rolled with it, and yeah, it was it's always been like and I think for that as well, it's just become like such a like it's so what is it, like latched onto me. I can't find the exact word I'm looking for, but yeah, it's like it's just so, there's just so much in it that makes it the reason why I chose it, right? As one of the 4. Let me quickly see my notes here. I think, yeah, literally, man, the 80s new catharsis. And I think as well, actually, coming back and watching it, because I don't think I've seen it in a while, I was actually kind of surprised almost how much of a like a stage play it could kind of be at times. Like the conversation between Miyagi and Danny when he first saves him, that is like,
oh yeah,
that conversation is just one shot, and like for like the entirety until he leaves, I think. And I remember just when I was watching it back, I was like, what the heck? Like, dude, that was brilliant. Like, I was genuinely like, I was like, wow, oh my god, they like sometimes, obviously, as a kid, that is so unfortunate, by the way.
yeah, I forgot. I was like, will this work? And then I forgot.
But yeah, like as a kid, you know, you kind of like, you don't think about that stuff. And I never even thought it possible, I guess, that was a thing that could happen. So that was like a really cool thing to see. Oh yeah, like the whole like did you, oh I guess because you saw the Karate Kid Jaden Smith, like the wax on wax off thing, as a kid, that was crazy. That was insane. Like I was like, dude, what the hell? You know? And like that was once again cathartic moment. Once again as well, dude, they need to figure out how to light night scenes in modern cinema. I don't know why we have apparently lost that today. It's insane to me. Like when he's riding the bike, it's just like, who cares if it doesn't look too realistic? Like that's clearly not the moon lighting him. I don't give a crap. At least I can see what's happening. So that's
and Danny wasn't as annoying as I expected him to be.
Yeah,
I
that's
was like
fair, actually.
expecting an annoying kid, but he wasn't actually that annoying.
Yeah.
Like I was like, yeah, you go learn karate and you go beat them up.
Yeah. And I think that's like, I think in that as well, it's like kind of great how believable the silliness is, if that makes sense. Like these are people resolving their disputes and issues through karate, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. I need to mention this one quote. The quote from Kreese where he goes, "You're a pushy little bastard, but I like you. I like you." Or like, "But I like that." Dude, I'm not kidding. I think I made my sister crack up with that one literally like maybe this weekend. Like we say that so often, it's actually kind of crazy. You're a pushy little bastard. Oh god, I love that one. Also, god, you need to watch the beginning of Karate Kid 2. Kreese is literally insane. Like if he wasn't already insane in this, he becomes more insane, and then in Cobra Kai, he should be in an institution. It's crazy.
Yeah, I forgot about Cobra Kai.
Right. But yeah, I think that it's funny. I don't know. Do you remember a lot from the Jaden Smith Karate Kid?
No.
Well, I think that, well, they tried to do wax on, wax off with jacket on, jacket off, or pick up the jacket or something, right? And it was clearly obviously trying to capture the magic. I get why they were doing it, but it just kind of, it's like with every remake, right? Especially like Aladdin and stuff. You're like, you're just reminding me as to the reasons why you shouldn't have done this. You know what I mean? But then it kind of just like pushes the original up a lot more, I think. That's kind of essentially how I felt with all that. What the hell? There's a baby zombie.
Oh.
We should probably sleep.
What would be?
But yeah, I think in a word, it's just, well, I guess to 80s catharsis, right? Like it's simple, but it's beautiful. You really just get invested in it purely on the fact that it's like just silly fun, I think. And as well, I think another thing, oh god, I really need to comment on this, is the fact that like I never, as a kid, clocked Miyagi's backstory. Like when he's saying like complications at birth and the fact that like, you know, they died in an internment camp or whatever. Like, dude, I was like, God damn, there's like emotion there, man. Like, what the hell? Because like, this is also kind of random, but there's a joke in Community, which is basically like, wait a minute, the main character isn't Daniel LaRusso, it's Miyagi, right? And like, seeing that scene, and also the fact that I'm pretty sure it ends on his face, if I'm not mistaken. Like, his smile, like, I don't, like, as much of it as it was a joke, it's just, at the same point, I'm like, you know what, fair enough, like, legitimately, like, it was kind of, I don't know, once again, it was just kind of crazy coming back to it and being like, damn, wait a minute, like, there's an emotional core there. You know, that I really, that I just, like, didn't really, think about. What else? Oh yeah, the heat thing. I'm doing the thing where I just rattle things off, so I'm just gonna instead just be like, it's great, obviously. This is what I think. But I think the crane kick as well was a moment which, once again, became just so classic in my mind and in my house and whatnot. But also it happens so much quicker than I remembered in my head. So like in my head, the dun 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 dun, and like the kick like takes like at least a minute or two, but in the actual movie, like it takes like 15 seconds, I think. And I was like, oh, yeah, what the hell? Okay, that happened so much quicker, but that was pretty funny. But yeah, overall for me, once again, just a feel-good movie. Loved it. That's why it's there. Now obviously for me, it's a 5 out of 5. But for you, what would you give it?
Oh, this one. Karate Kid. I think if I watched it when I was younger, it would hit harder.
Oh, 100%. I get that.
It's just watching it as an adult. It's like, he's just a kid.
No, I get you. I get you. Yeah, I think that, like, obviously you've got more cognitive functions, so, like, yeah.
Yeah. I would say 3.5.
That's fair. Listen, once again, I think a 7 is, like, actually, like, what it probably, like, actually, quote unquote, maybe I'd give it, like, a 7.5 or an 8, but that's, once again, just me being biased. The only reason I'm giving 5, once again, is just my scale. But, yeah, I can vibe with that. 3.5. All right. Let's not dilly-dally too much. What's next? Back to the Future?
Back to the Future?
Back to the Future. Yep.
Yeah, 85.
Oh my... First of all, by the way, he is older in this movie, Professor Emmett Brown, than he was in Clue, which is crazy to me. Once again, as a kid, I was just like, yeah, that's an old-ass man. That man's 80. He's 80. And I believed it. You know what I mean? Like, that was just so in my head. I was like, yep, that's exactly how it is. So that was kind of crazy. I think I want to quickly just speak, just real quick, on the fact that, like, to kind of speak to the impact this movie had. My high school graduation. Do you remember that the teacher band played?
At your graduation?
At my graduation, yeah.
What?
Okay, so basically at the...
I didn't go to your graduation.
Oh, no. At school one.
Thing?
Like when we did the... What is it called?
You had one out of school?
Assembly? What?
Yeah, the assembly.
Just the assembly. I just meant the assembly, sorry. Like the assembly where they, like, called us all up or something. And we sat at the front. Anyway...
Is that your grad? I don't know, mine was during COVID, so everything was weird.
Well, we had the grad night, obviously, where we celebrated at a function hall.
You say obviously, but that doesn't mean anything. Like formal?
Oh, formal, yeah, formal. I'm getting a lot of words mixed. Anyway, at our graduation assembly, I got the teacher band back together. Don't let anyone else tell you differently.
Okay.
Miss Queet. I mean, sorry, wait. I'm stupid.
That's insane.
Sorry.
Wow.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got the teacher band back together, and I with your year coordinator, right?
Yeah.
He knew about my love for this film, so he actually played Johnny Be Good at our graduation assembly because of me, and because I loved it so much. That's how much of an impact it had. And I'm gonna tell you right now, on my walk home, oh god, I need to tell you about Louis Goddess. But anyway, like on multiple of my walks home, even like to this day, I'll put on Johnny Be Good because the Back to the Future version, just because it's so ingrained in me. But anyway, I'll say that, and once again, I don't want to ramble for too long. So, how did this hit you in this day and age?
Okay, I marathoned all the Back to the Futures in, I want to say COVID.
Okay.
Maybe even like post-COVID 2021, 2022. So, I enjoyed all of them. And the first one is great. I don't remember how it started. I didn't realize that he's getting chased by the Libyans or whatever.
Yeah.
I like forgot that's why this it goes back.
Yeah.
What is happening?
That's another. Sorry, real quick. I don't know how, but they found me. One of that song, but also that line. I don't know how, but they found me. Who? The Libyans. Also repeated incessantly. Anyway.
It's so fun.
Oh yeah.
And I love it because I love a little theme, a little camp-ish. You know? I love a little shenanigan.
Yeah.
Just a fun little shenanigan.
Yeah.
I do hate how much his mom is into him.
Yeah. Coming back to it, that does kind of hit crazily. You're like, Jesus Christ, this is a bit like, you almost feel like it's a bit almost like, because okay, this is kind of random, but the Rick and Morty creators kind of have a self-cessed obsession, and it's kind of crazy, and it borderlines on that a little bit, where you're just like, this is an insane concept. Like, who thought of this?
Like, I get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. That's such a... Like, I get it.
Yeah.
They would do that.
They would do that.
It's just so good.
It is.
It's just so good. And Biff. Good old Biff.
Oh, good old Biff.
Good old Biff. It's just so Biff. And it really encapsulates like the 80s vibe of teen movies. Although, what's his name? Michael J. Fox does not look like a teenager.
Really?
To me. I can't see it.
That's so interesting, because like, they literally chose him, I think, because of his baby face.
But I can't see it.
Hey, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, he looks like 24.
I kind of get that. I can understand that. I can understand that.
But then that's like every 80s. They all kind of look old.
Yeah.
But
I will say.
I don't know. For some reason, him in particular, I just can't see him as a kid.
Hey, fair
And
enough.
I think because his character is like so, he's the knowledgeable one, right? And he's like parenting his parents. It's like the whole thing, right? So it just
I see.
He seemed like a kid.
I feel that. Like,
I'm watching Karate Kid and I'm like, this is a kid. This is a kid.
Which is crazy, by the way, because I'm almost certain that he was older than him at that point.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he was like 20 something. Like, and by the time the movie came out, he was like pushing 30.
Really?
It was crazy. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyway.
But he looks like a baby.
He is baby.
He is baby.
Yeah, he is baby.
But yeah, what a good movie.
Amen.
Like, there's a reason it's a classic. It works. It hits all the beats. It's so fun. It's just a good time.
Yeah. Like you said, it's a bunch of like shenanigan hijinks, and I think that like them in every aspect, there's always some sort of like little link between past, present, future, and
Yes.
all that. Like it just makes it so fun. Like it exudes fun. And like once again, the concept of a time machine in a DeLorean, and you have to hit 88 miles per hour. Like I mean, like it's like okay. Do you know
It's
this?
so Phineas and Ferb.
Right? But like, hold on. Do you know the song? Is it Bam Yang Gang then, or Bam Yang Gang? Bam Yang Gang? Bam Yang Gang? There's this song. If you know it, you know it. But like in my head, I'm like, it's such an idea that I'm like, how did no one do this before this? In a way that it's like, it feels like it was just made to be. You know what I mean? Like it was just like, it's just so fun. How did we not do this earlier? And I obviously get why, because, you know, but like, it's just, I don't know. It's just a classic. It's just a classic. I really don't know what else to say. What else? But yeah, I think that the music as well, just the swelling of it, like it just, everything just works together to make this so incredibly fabulous, you know? And I think once again, as a kid, I didn't really appreciate the music as much as I do now, but rewatching it, I'm like, God damn, like that's a score. That's a freaking score, man. Like that is just so good. But yeah, I think that, you know, like you said, and I think as well, actually, watching it in succession makes it even better because, like, you're seeing how they link everything through, especially with 2 and 3, right?
Yeah.
But, like, oh, God, you know, God, we need at some point to talk about Back to the Future 2 and 3. Anyway, but, yeah, like, and I think that, like you said, the camp of it all, I think that, Christopher Lloyd is his name, right? M. Brown? Dude, I mean, holy, like, what a freaking performer. Like, just the 1.21 gigawatts! And, like, him, like, just everything. Like, him when the clock tower goes off and, like, he drops a thing and he's just, like, making faces like, oh! Like, oh my god, like, it's just so fun. Everything's so fun and, yeah, I don't know. Everything pays off, I think, really well. Did I have any gripes? Besides, you know, the fact that, you know, it just feels a bit insane sometimes. Oh, dude, like, first of all, as well, just real quick, like, biffing the line on, like, make, like, a tree and get out of here, and then that being reference to number 2. Holy crap, like, gosh. What else? But yeah, I think that as well, like, it just kind of carries itself set piece to set piece really brilliantly. And you're kind of, like, just enveloped in all of it. Literally, like, at the point when Biff goes down, I'm, like, shouting in my comments going, Biff down, Biff decked, it's all perfect now, let's go. Or is it? You know, and you're like, oh my god, wait, yeah, they have to, like, do the next thing. Like, you know, like, and like, at the end bit, you know what? I think that's the word I was going to use, is relentless. Like, at the end there, like, you're going from Biff decked to, wait a minute, he needs to perform to still get his parents back together, but then you're like, oh wait, he still has to freaking get back, but then, oh wait, he has to still stop the Libyans if he can. You know, like, the ending just keeps carrying through, and you're like, Jesus Christ, like, you're just so enveloped. Man, I was just so enveloped. I was like, holy moly, like, this is crazy. Oh yeah, and as well, I as a kid, I didn't actually find it as scary, but now, when Biff's, like, essentially assaulting Lorraine, and, like, the camera, like, kind of goes into, like, this thing, and the music's, like, that like, violin, like, you know, like, just, like, high pitch, and it's like, Jesus Christ, like, there was a bit of horror to it. I was like, oh my god, you know?
Yeah.
I think, Are You Okay? It's also a really, God, that one in my house is relentlessly used as well. It's so funny. Johnny Be Good. The swelling music when they kiss. My god. Yeah, Unrelenting. There you go. I said it. Oh yeah, I also said all the time in the world, and you give yourself 10 minutes. Like, also, why did they not get rid of the branch? OMG, be so for real with me. Still to this day. Oh my god. And then it said, I'm in a packed metro, borderline sweating. That is so insanely intense. But yeah, I mean, if we had more time, I probably would have discussed how the original actor for George McFly actually didn't enjoy the ending. He was like, it's a bit too happy-go-lucky, like, or like he was just like, why, like, the payoff is that happiness is they get money. You know what I mean? I think he had a very big gripe with that. It was why he didn't return in 2, but they used his likeness in 2, which actually then resulted in, I think that was the first lawsuit and was like the landmark case, as to why actors' likenesses can't just be used anymore, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, but yeah. I mean, once again, let's not spend too long, but 5 for me. What would you give it?
I want to do like a 4.25.
No, hey, fair enough. Why freaking not?
Yeah.
Why freaking not?
Because it's not in my 4.5s. But it's close.
That's so fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's actually kind of crazy to me. I thought that we would have so much more time on my movies compared to yours, and I was actually going to feel really bad because I was just like, man, like, we didn't spend enough time, but God, we are kind of just rushing through these, but you know what? I think it's fine. Yeah, 4.25, I'm fine with that. Like I said, a 5 for me. Just so integral, as I keep saying, to my childhood. I've watched, what's funny though is that, okay, you know what, out of the 3, which one's your favorite?
Out of the 3?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I keep mixing up 2 and 3.
2 is future, 3 is Western.
3 is Western.
3 is 1885.
I think I didn't like 2 as much.
Wow. So you actually have cognitive function. Well done.
Oh.
No, because 2 was my favorite as a kid, hands down. It was just, I watched that relentlessly. Like, out of all of them, 2 was the one that we probably played, like, if it's a car movie, it means that we watched it relentlessly because we didn't put every DVD in the car, but Back to the Future 2 was one that we put in the car, and it was watched over and over again. I don't think, technically speaking, it's the best, but we loved the future. As kids, me and my sister, we were like, this is so cool. They're in the future. But yeah, I don't think technically speaking, it was technically the best. I'm just dropping my phone. I love that for me.
Yeah, 2 is the one with the Biff thing. And I was just like, this is too much. This is like...
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I just didn't want that. I didn't want all that.
No, that's so fair. And listen, you know what? I think we should save that discussion. W stream. Thank you, Aksha. Thank you.
Hi, Aksha.
We're actually on well, you can literally see it on screen. We're on Back to the Future. We're about to finish up on Back to the Future. We're about to head into T2. But I get that. But we'll save those discussions. Go to movie, by the way. You are correct.
True.
Why is the chat there? Hold on. Wait, what chat is that?
Which one?
Oh. Right. I'll put it here. Why not? Yeah, go to movie for sure. Legitimately. Once again, that's why it's kind of in my childhood favorites. Okay. Let's move on though. Because once again, I don't know. Oh, okay. Just take 50 years to eat. Why don't you? To T2.
Hey, if you're watching this video right now, chances are you are not subscribed, because 100% of people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Subscribe now.
You guys gonna do the Flash 2014 review? Hey, you know what? Maybe.
Is that the TV show?
Yeah, I assume.
I did watch it.
The whole thing?
I watched like a few, because I watched that and I watched Arrow.
Dude, I could not get into Arrow because I didn't start it, and then I was just like, wait, hold on. And also, I didn't realize it was connected at first.
Arrow's the one that starts off lost, right?
Does it?
Does it not?
Well, I think he's on a stranded island.
Yeah. His yacht is lost at sea and
Yeah.
yeah. And I was just like, what is happening? I thought this was a superhero movie.
I think that's why
Well,
I couldn't get
superhero
into
show.
it. Was because like I knew it was superhero, but like it looked so like grungy, and I was just like, I don't know what they want from me, to be honest. But anyway, hey man,
I
yeah,
like Flash when it was at the
Oh,
beginning before
season-
it like went to shit.
yeah, season 1, 2, or whatever, dude. That was I also watched that a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I was about to say because. I don't know. I mean, once again, I wanted to say for the end, but the question I was going to ask is, did you enjoy this one the least? Because going into it, I thought you were going to enjoy this one the least, personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lay into it. Lay into it if you want to. Or...
Okay. I like I get it. It's just I didn't watch the first Terminator.
I want to say I hadn't either
Okay.
when I watched this movie.
But then it like calls back so much to like I don't know the future. And this kid is so annoying. He's like, "Mom, I'm gonna be a general in the future, and if you don't listen to me, why won't everyone else listen to me?" And I'm like, "Kid, you're like 12."
And this was the scene in the garage, right?
Yeah.
I want to tell you,
When
by
she
the way,
wants to stab that.
that's
chip,
that's
chip.
one of the scenes, by the way, that was not in the theatrical. Me telling you to watch that was that one.
God.
Do you guys watch the movie right before you do a review? Or are you basically no? We well,
Well,
yeah,
I do.
So if you count 4 p.m. if you count 4 p.m. today as recent, then yes.
I want to keep it fresh in my mind.
No, but I rewatch it as well. Yeah. So, but anyway, what were we saying? Oh yeah. In the garage.
Yeah, he pissed me off.
I
It's like-
can get that.
It's so sad.
What is?
Terminator.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, why all these people? Why does his foster parents have to be killed? Like, he didn't. What use was that as a Terminator?
Well, the use is that
other
he
guy?
terminated them.
Yeah, but why?
Because
Was
he's
that necessary for his mission?
well, he was a Terminator.
But like, wouldn't it be easier to not kill them? How does he deal with all the deaths? Do they just
do you
does
mean,
no
how
one
does he-
investigate deaths in 91?
Well, they do, but he's a Terminator, so he doesn't really care that much. He just has a target, and he wants to terminate them.
Yeah, but like logistically, wouldn't
Logistically, what?
like why is he programmed to I know he's a Terminator, but why does he terminate when it's like not the easiest solution?
What do you think is the easiest solution?
I don't know.
Out of curiosity.
I don't
'Cause,
even
listen,
know what I'm thinking.
I can understand that. Like, why is he terminating everyone? He has a mission. He
Yeah.
could just do that. But
You could just find the kid.
I think that I think that in their heads as well. I think one of the reasons I gave was like the fact that like once you copy them, there's no use in having them alive, and if anything, that might like be counterintuitive because someone might see both and it becomes a problem, right?
Mhm.
Maybe. But I think at the end of the day, like the beginning of the origin, Terminator 1 was a horror stalker film essentially, right? So like them killing and terminating was basically just an extension of that, of like trying to do this horror.
No, I know. It's just that's the reason I didn't have an interest in the Terminator in general.
Wait, why? Wait, what? Because they kill
Because-
anyone?
It's so like horror stalker esque.
No, but that's why it's kind of goated, because in number 1, he was the Terminator.
No,
And
I get it,
Like that's
but
so
I just
cool.
don't like stalker films because they're too much.
I get that, but to me, this is less stalker and more just
I
an
mean, this one
action
isn't that.
stalkery. Yeah. But dude, the first one, honestly, like it's kind of a hard watch. Well, at least it was when I was a kid. I have not watched it in maybe more than a decade. So, yeah.
But even these ones, it's because it's all knives. It's not like guns.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is guns, but like
No, I get
the
you.
knife. I can't do knives that well.
I get that. Like, I'll be honest. How did you feel going into the scene when he literally just takes off his arm?
When he takes off his arm, that's not too bad to me.
Okay.
It's the
Oh.
knife going through heads.
Yeah, I
That
get you.
one
Like when he's
makes
holding
me
the
feel
coffee,
icky.
and it's like and he's literally just wobbling there.
Because I like feel it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
I'm like,
Actually,
ooh.
that's fair. Actually,
It's the same way I don't like needles.
Mhm.
Because I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
And it feels like it's like a huge needle.
Oh yeah.
It just made me feel icky. And it's weird because I do like gory stuff.
Mhm.
I like horror stuff. But I don't know.
You don't want the needle to go through your arm? I don't even... How is that the takeaway? No, but...
Yeah, anti-vax. That's what I'm saying right now.
No, but I get where you're coming from, because I think that, like, especially when he, like, does it slower, even when he, like, the scene where actually the stepdad gets killed, I used to look away all the time as a kid. Even now, it's a bit like, that's a lot. That is a lot, even for me now.
Like, I'd rather his head be cut off.
Yeah, I get that. But yeah, no, even I remember as a kid, that was like, dude, even now thinking about it, I'm like, god damn, that's a lot. So I can understand that, but like, I think as well, what kind of contributes, close the door soon, I can still hear you. Mine or yours? Is
Just
yours
close the door.
open? The one upstairs? Because that means I have to get up, go all the way upstairs to close their door.
Well, yeah.
My door. I'm gonna go check because what the hell? Hold on to the message.
Do you have any oak logs?
55.
Can I just take 6?
I can give you like half a stack.
Okay.
I'll
Because
go,
I realized all of mine are planks.
I'll go take refuge. I was about to
Thank
ping
you.
it. Let me give me 2 seconds. This is insane.
Go away. What movies have we reviewed so far today? Well, we started off with Karate Kid, and then we did Back to the Future, and then now it's Terminator 2, and then all we have left is Spider-Man, the OG
Oh,
2002.
Did you answer that question?
Yeah, because these are your movies.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are my childhood favorites, and
They're such boy movies as well.
I was just about to say, actually, one, obviously my dad. Hello, JJ Buns. One of the reasons one is because I just watched the films that my dad watched, right? But I think as a kid as well, this movie made me, or at least like one of the aspects I think was like I've watched Terminator. You know what I mean? It's like that's a grown up film.
Me watching War of the Worlds.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
So like, because it's like, and I think that like my dad, honestly, I don't know why he did this, because I honestly probably like scarred me at least a little bit, because I'm now a bit desensitized to a lot of violence. But like, you know, I grew up on like Terminator 2, Predator, all that. So it's like, yeah, Predator, Jesus Christ, skinned people, crazy, just crazy. So much worse. But I think that that's probably another reason that contributed to like why this can confirm on was the cool kid, because he watched Terminator when he was little. You didn't know me when I was little. And no, it did not do that actually. God,
Well,
people,
he's a be cool kid in high school.
dude, people. Oh, in high school, dude, people hated me. No, like when it came to like discussing movies, because I was insufferable. Because like someone would be like, "Yeah, I watched
You're
the
9
karate."
dad watching this.
Stop. Why would you do that? No, why would you do that? That was so mean. No, but like people would be like, "Yeah, I watched the Karate Kid." I'm like, "I'm gonna vomit. Don't talk to me, please," because I know you're talking about the Jaden Smith one. They'd be like, "I watched Lethal Weapon, the show," and I'm like, "I actually might kill you in real life. I might do it. I might do it."
Oh, that's so true though. To like be a gatekeeper.
Thank you. But like it
'Cause,
was
like, real.
it was so annoying to me, and because of that I very much voiced my opinions, and people were not a fan of that. They
Yeah, you can't voice your opinions anymore these days. That's
Oh god. No, but like, you know, like it was just like a dude, shut up, man. Like no one cares. But I'd be like, Back to the Future's go, blah blah blah, and then no one. Anyway. So yeah, I think that, and as well, like for me, like, cause the scene, whenever I tune into these, you guys say movie names like Pokemon or like car brands or something, like I can't conjure an image of all of that at all. That's pretty awesome. That's why we have the poster.
yeah.
That's as well. I mean, I need your clothes, your boots, and your motors. Like, you know, like classic. Like, to me, actually, what's very funny is that out of all these movies, I would personally say that this is maybe technically the best. In my opinion. Because sure, Back to the Future is a classic.
That's crazy.
Like and The Karate Kid is also a classic, but I think that technically speaking, Spider-Man is I cannot be unbiased about that. I legitimately, it's going to be impossible. You don't understand. I was insufferable. If I should have, Owen has like 15 best movies. That's just not true. That's actually true. That's true. That's very true. But hey, listen, when we did favorites, I chose Winnie the Pooh 2011. I made that decision. And I think I should be congratulated on that. What?
Huh?
Well, no, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, it's okay.
You are so annoying. But anyway, what was I saying? No, so yeah, like, I don't know, like, there's a lot of aspects to this movie that I think, like, I don't know, just like really work. They just really work for me. I think that like that sense of dread that like it's still kind of coming, you know, the future, can we stop it? We don't really know. Wait, hold on. In the one that you watched, how did it end?
God.
Was it the Black Road or was it just the future?
The future?
Yeah.
What do you mean the future?
So in one cut,
like shows the future?
Yeah, and it's literally just it's Sarah Connor on a bench, just like talking into like a recorder and being like, the future was saved, we did it, and it was kind of ass. It was like really terrible. Okay, you probably didn't see that one. You probably saw the one where it's literally just the Black Road and it's like the future's not set, blah 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 blah. But we can like do our best, whatever. I think that's a great ending because once again it keeps it more open-ended. Very nice.
I'm literally checking it right now.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah, it's the road. It's the road.
The road? Okay, that's nice. Ending kind of scares me. Which one? The road one? Oh, also James Cameron made the guy cop as like purposefully. He made him a cop like on purpose. He was just like, I think the line that he says is cops think of all non-cops as less than they are, stupid, weak, and evil. They dehumanize people they are sworn to protect, and the thing's going. But yeah, basically it was a comment on a thing.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, so like, yeah, that's why it was like a genuine thing, like an actual comment that he was trying to make, which is very interesting. The reason I told you to watch the extended, I know that when Kyle Reese turns up, it's a bit, by the way, can you get a med, sorry? Raja?
Yeah.
Can you go to bed?
Oh. You said be back in a minute, sorry. I was like,
oh no, good. But
I didn't realize.
like when Kyle Reese shows up, I get that that's so insane. Like you don't like what the hell's happening. But like,
who is this? Why are they fucking?
yeah,
Like,
right. Yeah, that's
what
pretty
is
crazy.
going on?
But the other scenes.
I thought she was gonna like wake up and it's like the creepy dude. And I
That was
was like,
also another comment, by the way.
I'm not enjoying this. I
No, that's so
I
fair,
felt
actually.
like they were gonna go further with that, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't.
No, that's so fair. Actually, that's so fair. That's fair. What was I gonna say? But the scenes that were included in the version I wanted you to watch were like the fact when John was trying to teach him to smile. When they try when
cut that?
yeah, right. Well, not cut. It just wasn't in the theatrical version, which is
I feel
insane.
like I know about that though, because
Right.
I feel like that's referenced. No,
Yeah, I think
isn't
so.
that where that like joke comes from? With a like the try to smile and then
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, yeah, that's right. The meme came from that too. And then and it pays off later, like when he picks up the minigun and he smiles. In the original, in the one that I watched for this one, he just smiles and it's like, the moment isn't there because you didn't have that moment before, and it's like, what the hell? Okay, sure. So that's why I wanted you to watch that. And then when she tries to crush the chip, I think that just shows like another moment of like, you know, like Sarah at the end of the day, I mean, this is the guy, it literally looks the exact same as the guy that tried to kill her. Like only a few years ago, like, of course she would try and do that, you know? And like, I think there's like great character development for both of them. And I will agree with you, it is kind of hard to watch the child actor now, to be completely honest. Like, Miles Dyson, they're gonna blow him away! Like, whoa. Okay. All right. You.
Thank you for
Yeah, thank you for that. No, that was great. No, seriously, thank you for that.
positing the story. For me.
Yeah. So that was interesting, but I think that like this was.
Okay, I get it. I know you're not gonna kill me right now, but what's the deal?
Yeah, it is.
I'm smart enough to know.
It is very interesting. But I think that as well, like this was basically like not the blueprint, but like I think that it inspired a lot of like modern filmmakers in terms of like like Mando and stuff. You know, obviously there's better references that date back, but for me at least, as you know, this was my protector. You know what I mean? Like this was my
It's the found family.
Yeah, you know, this is my found family.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and because of it, like I said, I watched Predator, I watched a few other Arnie films, but yeah, like, I don't know, like, this was one of those car movies. Basically, all the movies that I listened to today were car movies, right? And I don't know, like, it was just really enjoyable because, like, it was just action. Oh, and another thing, at the very end, right, when there's two Sarah Connors. Another scene that's not, you know, the scene where he looks down and then shoots because he sees the feet because he's glitching out. Oh, and also the glitching out, like how he has to wipe off the pole. None of that is in the theatrical. None of it.
No.
Which is another, honestly, weird omission to me because I'm just like, wait a minute. Like, I feel like that was a good build up to like kind of give more of a resolution in a way as to why it was able to be beaten. But it was not in the theatrical version, and I was like, am I stupid? That's, I think at that point I was just like, wait, there's like 50 billion things missing, what is happening? But yeah, so I get why you didn't enjoy it. Like I said, going into it, I was like, this is the one.
I didn't not enjoy it.
Sorry, not enjoy it as much as the other ones, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'll let you kind of get the last.
This is like Die Hard for me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like,
Wait.
it's like, in terms of like a.
If I have my face cam right now. Just made a face.
It's like.
What do you mean by that?
It's like one of those movies. Like, yeah, you have to watch this. It's like fun. I don't think I'd rewatch it. But it's like, it's good to know because everyone's watched it.
Okay, that's fair.
And it's like integral to pop culture, and it's like it was big at the time. And I don't know if it stands in the same way or if I enjoy it in the way that people do.
Okay.
or to the extent that most people do, right?
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Just because I wasn't in it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever. I'm not going to disagree with you. However, I feel like that's just another discussion.
I do think it is a Christmas movie.
It's so a Christmas movie. It's actually insane. No, yeah, just once again, absolute classic to me personally. I grew up on it. What did it inspire me though going forward? I don't really know. I think it honestly was just like I think it was just one of those movies where I started to like start thinking like, whoa, I like movies. You know? I was like, damn, like, wait a minute, I like movies. Like I love the chase scene. I love the intensity of it. The unrelentingness, but also like him finding his humanity, which is once again why I enjoyed the extended version where they actually showed that happening. Yeah, once again, 5 out of 5 for me. But what
Good
would you give this
movie.
one?
You see, the issue is it is a good movie, so I don't want to rate it like bad.
No.
It's just
Remember,
not
this is
like
your rating.
It's like good, but it's not a fun movie. And usually my movies are rated highly because it's fun.
Fair enough.
I mean, it is kind of fun, but it's not like, I don't know how to say it. I think. Oh, what did I give Karate Kid? A 3.5?
Yeah, 3.5.
I feel like this is also a 3.5.
That's
But like,
okay.
because I thought it was good, not because.
Not because you
Yeah.
personally enjoyed it.
Well, like I did technically, but I didn't have as much fun watching it as I did with Karate Kid.
That's fair.
But
fair.
I did appreciate the experience of watching it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. It's kind of like us watching Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Although I
That's fair.
do like Tarantino films, so
That's fair.
kind of on me.
That's
That's my red flag.
Listen, I enjoy them too, but let's not say it out loud. All right. Yeah. I once again love the music for me personally. I just kept saying it was cinema because to me it is. But yeah, no, I don't want to dwell on it too long because we are running a little bit out of time. I think we're going to go OT just a little bit, which is fine. But plan for 11:30, probably in at 12. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest with you. Man, if I had it right now.
If you made it this far and are interested in supporting the channel, memberships are available for only $1 USD. For that, you get a shout out at the end of every video. Join now.
If I had it right now, I would show you guys, but I don't. There is a photo out there of me in my sister's school dress with Spider-Man gloves pretending to climb a wall. Like, this was everything.
Not expecting that.
Wait, I haven't told you about this?
No,
Wait, really?
I don't think so.
That's crazy. Well, this.
Not in your sister's school dress, no.
Oh, well, yeah, I was in my sister's school dress. I'll try and find the photo actually, like in the future. No, definitely not now. But like, yeah, like, and that's kind of like my always, right? Like, it's so my childhood. Like, I found a card I got from like when I was of multiple ages throughout my birthdays, and it's always a Spider-Man card from like my relatives. Because I just realized you're not streaming on YouTube. Yeah, because it would do terrible for the algorithm of my channel, so I don't do that.
Yeah.
Because if I could stream without it like actually being pushed out, or like with like as if it was on like a different channel, then sure. Actually, no, I probably should just stream it to Newo. No, that's too much. But yeah, the algorithm would hate it. What's its face? But this, yeah, no, this is childhood. This right here is if all of those were, and here's the thing, you know, I want to say this too, like, I didn't choose anything like Star Wars because Star Wars is now 9. The Skywalker saga is like 9 movies long. If I was technically choosing, like, it'd probably be like 4, 5, and 6, but I don't think that's fun. And not to say, like, I'm saying that because I think that in that pantheon, in that Mount Rushmore, Spider-Man is there. Damn, this is Owen's new fave movie. First of all, don't say new, as if I wasn't enjoying this literally when I was a kid. If anything, Winnie the Pooh 2011 is the new favorite movie. And, like, but I think that this is the most, out of all the 4, maybe the most childhood defining. Almost assuredly, I think. Okay. I was going to make a really stupid joke about the, never mind, actually, it would just be stupid.
What?
I was gonna say that it informed me so much. This is a joke, okay? This is very much a joke. It's not even a good joke, and I kind of feel bad saying it, but I was about to be like, yeah, it informed me so much that it made me homophobic on that one joke of the did your husband make that for you? But I couldn't find the delivery. I also couldn't find how that could be too funny. But anyway,
yeah.
Where are you? You said you watched this before?
What?
Have you watched this prior to this?
To watching it for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I'm just making sure. Because I thought you said, listen, I don't know. You never know. You never know. Well, okay, listen, to me, once again, like, everyone's watched Captain Sparkles. To me, everyone's watched all these 4 movies, assuredly.
Oh,
so, like,
This is like...
I'm sorry.
I mean...
No, I'm sorry. No, you know what?
This is like my dad asking me...
No, I'm sorry.
Have you watched Star Wars? When I've watched it, like, 4 times with him.
Okay, well, I haven't watched Spider-Man 2002 with you 4 times.
But I feel like we've discussed enough
We have. Can I be honest?
Be crazy if I hadn't.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I was asking more so for the content reasons, but that's okay. Because I can accept you getting.
I was just so offended.
No, that's yeah. So fine. That's so fine. I was trying to get the story going, but it's okay. We can move on from that.
Just, you know, me watching all the Willem Dafoe movies.
Hold on. I don't know if you're being serious. Is that the reason you watched it?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's crazy. Oh, man. No, anyway, okay, so...
I think I watched it when I was, like, a kid.
No, that's so fine. That's so fair. That's so fair. Okay, so... How did it hit you then? How did it hit you now? You know, what's the opinion?
As a kid, I did more so grow up with the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Oh my god, please, can you not? He's going to become insufferable.
What?
Oh god, I really hope he's not here anymore.
What?
He's going to become insufferable.
But I did.
No, I know, but he's going to become insufferable if you heard that.
Okay.
Anyway. Stop. See, look. See? This is what I mean. Anyway.
Oh, but the thing is, I do think that this movie is the best Spider-Man movie.
Oh, because, well, okay. Have you seen number 2?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Continue.
I think this one... I don't know. I think... This is the OG. This is the OG? Oh, man, this is just it.
We're talking... Oh, okay. The Electro Suite. Oh my god. I get that. I get where you're coming from. However, as someone that probably watched Spider-Man 2 way more... But I didn't want to do that to you. You know what I mean? I get that though, because I think that...
Which one is that? Is that the one with
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock?
Yeah, that's Doc Ock. I mean, there's a reason why literally 3 of this Spider-Man's villains returned in No Way Home. Like, let's just be so for real, okay? Let's just be so for real. There's a reason for that, okay? There's a reason, and it's because they each offer something so unique to the psyche of Spider-Man. And I think that's why, even as a kid, I enjoyed these movies so much, because it's more so, if anything, especially number 2, such an introspection. Okay, yes, sure, technically Sandman didn't return, sure, because he was in London or whatever and he couldn't get to filming on the set, so, okay, sure. But let's be so for real, okay? But, hold on, no. I'll let you speak first, because once again, I don't want to waffle for too long.
I don't even know what I was saying now.
Sorry.
What was I saying? I have a complete mind blank. I love the Green Goblin. I just love
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I just think that performance was so incredible.
Mm-hmm.
As like damn,
Mm-hmm,
villains can do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can have a good villain like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, I think
in which
as...
they're slightly conflicted, but they're
Mhm.
still evil.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah,
Wait.
keep them evil.
By the way, can I be honest with you? Hearing you say these words, I'm not even kidding. I'm like tearing up a little bit right now. Just because, like, I feel like I have not talked about a lot of these films with anyone besides, like, my sister. And whenever we talk about it, I'll be honest with you, another weird quote that is just, like, very prevalent in my house is, "Back to formula?" When he chokes him out, I don't know why. We say that a lot. Out of anything. But yeah, no. So, like, I completely agree with you. I think that, like, seeing it now, a greater appreciation for, like, that duality.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like,
and the
my
Sam
God.
Raimi's, like, the whole style
Oh,
is just so good.
Dude.
Except,
oh.
I have one gripe.
Okay.
It is when he's on the bloody ceiling,
Okay.
bloody because his blood drips.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking ketchup on the floor.
Yeah.
And it looks so bad.
Really?
I'm like, it's literally ketchup on the floor.
Honest to God, I didn't even notice it.
What?
Well, because once again,
Okay, wait. I need to
Rose-
send like a screenshot.
rose-colored glasses, man. Rose-colored glasses. Let me quickly. I'll try and pull up the scene.
Ceiling.
Spider-Man ceiling. Here. Wait, am I streaming to you or not?
I don't know. I have Minecraft open.
Hold on, I'll just... Okay, once again, I cannot be impartial.
Oh, you're not streaming to me. Wait, do you have it on stream?
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to pause it on the... I've got it on stream right now.
That is ketchup.
Dude, no, that's cinema.
My God.
That's cinema,
They
man.
couldn't have made it like a little darker, a little less. And it's like, it looks like goop. Like, what? That spider really fucked him up. Like,
Okay.
that's what his blood looks like.
I will concede to you on that point. Like, I don't think I've ever thought about it like that, but yeah, that does look kind of insane. That, like, the fact that that's meant to be blood. You know what? You are correct. But
That was just my one gripe because I was watching it and that took me out so much.
that's pretty
because it's
fair.
such a like tense, like I'm like please don't get nervous, you know? And I just can't stop laughing because fucking slime.
Yep. Also, is this the part, dude? Even this, just real quick, let's just see him lock in, like once again. Oh, he's the goblin. He's the goblin now. And the distinction is just so there, and that's just Willem Dafoe acting. Also him licking his finger, not for me. Oh, like when he licks the finger here? Like later? Also, I'm gonna say it. I have no clue why Aunt May keeps getting younger. Why is she getting younger every single time? What is happening there? I don't really understand it, if I'm simply honest.
To be fair, it is kind of crazy that she's that old. in the first one, no?
You know what? Kind of.
Because it's like the aunt.
But once again,
he's in high school.
cinema.
Okay. But she's like giving grandma energy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But to me, it's more so about like not even like it's Aunt May. It's like just this what is it like such a figure, if that makes sense. Like to me, Aunt May isn't there has never been emphasis on the aunt part, if that makes sense. It's just Aunt May is, I don't explain. Does what I'm saying, does that make sense or not?
Yeah, I guess.
Like she's more of a figure than she is like an actual person.
I think it's almost better that it's an aunt rather than like a direct line. Because it's like she doesn't have to be so wonderful, but she is. You know what I mean?
No,
so I feel like that has more impact.
Oh yeah, okay. No, I meant more. Yeah, no, you're correct, but I don't know what my point was anymore, to be honest.
I get it. It's like she's this figure. It doesn't matter that she's.
Yeah, you know, like it's more so like I don't. Her age does not matter.
Damn.
I tried to slow that one down to try and find a better way to do that, and actually I couldn't find it.
So as we can tell, he likes the older maybe.
Oh god. Anyway, what else can we say about that? I mean, yeah, I don't know, just an absolute classic. And I think that once again, it's just so fun to me how so post 9/11 it is at the end there. The whole, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. Like it's just so fun.
New York.
Yeah, it's so New York, and like, I don't know, like it's just fun to me for that. Like I think that, like, okay, I'm very sorry, Akshar, but like, especially in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, like the beginning, he does not care about the people. He just doesn't. He couldn't care less. He's just letting the Rhino ram through cars and they're exploding. And he's just joking. He's just joking around with the Rhino, and it's just like, it's a happy-go-lucky. It's like, ah. And I'll be honest with you, Andrew Garfield is too attractive and too...
No, wait, I wanted to talk about that.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I do think that Tobey Maguire, it's like, it's believable that he is a nerd.
Yeah,
he is 100%. A loser.
Yep.
He is unpopular.
Yep. 100%.
Like, I get it. It like works. He does look, everyone looks old, can I say.
Dude, oh my god, wait a minute. I didn't even mention, dude, yeah, when they go to the museum at the beginning or whatever, so that the spider place, the laboratory, dude, the teacher looks younger than them. The teacher just straight up looks younger, and I was like, what is happening? It was the funniest thing on the rewatch. I was like, wait a minute, what are they doing here? Oh god. He's got his grad, give him a break. If anything, he should be trying to go quicker then. Why is he not trying to go quicker if he's going to get to his grad? Anyway, Andrew Garfield, yeah, he's just
He's too hot.
He's too hot, and he's got too much riz. Like, he should not be talking to Gwen Stacy, and they should not be hitting it off. I'm sorry, they should not be hitting it off like they do. Like, oh, you got pictures of me on your computer? Yeah, I was just touching up. Like, bro, why are you guys flirting? Peter Parker doesn't know how to flirt. He doesn't. He's a loser. He's an absolute loser. He shouldn't know how to flirt. He should be awkward, and he's silly because he got a call. Once again, if anything, he should be rushing it. But yeah, no. I think that was like one of my big things as well. Like, obviously for me, it's not shy Riz. It was just straight up Riz. Just be so for real with yourself.
Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Like, he is... Yeah.
Like...
That's just straight up Riz.
It's just straight up Riz. We, just complete honesty, it's just Riz. It's not...
When did that first one come out for him?
I think, like, 2012, I think, maybe?
Okay, yeah. 10-year-old me was in love.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad.
And for me, it was very much like once again, even then, I was just like, this guy should be a loser. I was like, why does he kind of not suck? And also, once again, like, I think one of the fundamental problems can be very much, you still sound like you are TBH, and like, what's the problem? And like, what's the problem with that though?
And?
Like, and? Yeah, and? Yes, and?
Is it?
No, but like one of the big problems I think that can kind of, to me at least, clearly shows why Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker fails to be Peter Parker is the fact that he isn't even the one getting bullied by the Flash. Why isn't he getting bullied by the Flash? Why is he standing up to the Flash in the way to protect another guy? That's not how that works. I'm sorry. That just straight up isn't how that works. Like, that just, yeah, it's just not how it works. It's just not how it works. I don't, like, to me, that is just so, like, critical as to why it just doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, we're now just critiquing The Amazing Spider-Man. But yeah, no, Green Goblin, the GOAT, all the villains the GOAT, once again, why they returned, but as well, to me, it very much, as a kid, one, superheroes, two, like, the humanity. I keep saying it, the humanity of it, like, the fact that, like, he kills once and never again. He didn't really technically kill him, right? But he still feels that weight.
He literally jumped.
He jumped, but, like, he feels that weight and he carries it with him. And, like, he feels this responsibility, right? And to me, I think, like, growing up, like, it probably did, I think, like, shape, like, my worldview in that way. And oh my god, the amount of times that, like, I've quote-unquote swung through my house, you know, because of me watching those movies, is insane. But I'm talking about yesterday, by the way. No, I'm just kidding.
I would have believed it.
I would have too, to be honest. What am I saying? Yeah, no, it's human, and I think that as a superhero film, it was really nice to see that, you know. Oh, also, hold on. We need to comment on the fact that I was convinced as a kid that he was apparently meant to have natural web producing abilities, which is just insane. That's insane. That was an insane choice.
I don't think that it's insane, though.
It is, to me, it's so much more indicative of Sam Raimi than it is Spider-Man.
Yes, but I feel like you get bit by a spider. That kind of makes sense, no?
Kind of, but it kind of also takes away, I think, a little bit from what I think The Amazing Spider-Man 1 did well, which is he is smart. And I think that taking away his web shooters is kind of a not the best move. But I will say, I think that it was a great decision in terms of how it affected him in Spider-Man 2. Like, the fact that it was literally integral to his inner turmoil, right? And, like, such a manifestation. Great. But it is
Monster.
No, I think it is great. Once again, as a kid, like, seeing the things come out of his hands, those, like, the little barbs or whatever. Like, dude, it was, I don't really know. But it was really fun. And once again, like I said, as a kid, I was like, you know what, yeah, that's normal. That should, and it doesn't make sense. But, like, as someone that now understands Spider-Man lore a little bit more, it's like, you know what, I get why people think that's insane. I kind of think it is insane, but it's still my favorite, right? So it's like, you know, I'll never not love it. But yeah, no. So, like, I think that as well, like, it's very, like, it's somehow very deeply personal and emotional, but also, like, still so comic booky. Like, when he's like, "It's you who's out, Gobby." It's like, what? I love that. It's great. It's great. Let me see my notes. Just in case Oh god. Literally one of my first is God Save Memory with Tobey Maguire nailed the absolute loserdom of Peter Parker and it's fantastic. And then the next line is, I kinda hate how charming both Andrew and Tom are in the role because it's just not really Peter. I think that Tom is better at it, but still, you know.
Okay, I don't hate Andrew Garfield. Let's not.
I don't hate Andrew Garfield either.
I don't hate his Peter Parker that much. Okay, I'm still, you know.
I have not rewatched those movies in a pretty long time because I didn't enjoy them. I didn't enjoy The Amazing Spider-Man. I'll say it.
I don't think I would like Spider-Man if the Andrew Garfield movies didn't exist.
And that shows how apparently 1 year can. Well, no, because it's actually.
That's.
Oh, once again, just so awkward. I just really want to comment on the fact that, like, when he takes off his glasses and you change, he's in the school, and then he catches Mary Jane, and she's like, "Oh yeah, blue eyes, I didn't notice," and then he just smiles. he just smiles. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know what to do. It's so good. It's so good. What else? What else? Jameson. Jesus Christ, how did we not comment on J. Jonah Jameson?
Oh,
Holy crap, dude. I mean,
yeah, he's the goat.
as well.
There's
like-
a reason they kept
Oh yeah, once again, bringing back all these people. But as well, actually, I really want to comment on the fact that, like, literally, when the Goblin turns up to his office and he goes, "I don't know, I just get his photos in the mail." What the hell? What a selfless act. What? Like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, wait a minute, this guy actually is hard. Like, obviously he's such a tough exterior, but at the end of the day, he wasn't about to sell out this kid. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Well, he really is kind of like Alex Jones, isn't he?
okay, but like, not yet as much, you know. Later he was. Later they made him very much more like Alex Jones, but you know, he was still J. Jonah Jameson. He was still J. Jonah Jameson. Oh, the depiction of spider sense, I think, in this too was pretty crisp. I actually really like the sound. Iconic.
Yeah.
Freaking iconic. We'll meet again, Spider-Man! When he gets blown away during the Macy Days parade. That's great.
So I just love a Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah, you know.
Just,
And
yeah.
once again, he's just saving people. Oh, God. How lovely. Once again, return to the streets, you know. Homecoming did that very well.
Yeah.
Hello, Andrew Garfield. What else? Yeah, once again, just very camp, very goofy. Like the Deliver Us scene when he's like, "Finish it!" For the prayer is just insane. But I love it. But yeah, I think the set pieces are great. I think they're even better in number 2. But yeah, the sadistic nature of Gobby, he's just insanely violent and insane. That's why he was brought back. He's such a challenge to the character of Spider-Man as well. You know, like, he wants to believe in him, but at the end of the day, it's like, he can't because just that corruption. But he still is really much like the end. Don't tell Harry. Man,
Yeah.
that's kind of sad. That's great. That's still, you know, at the end of the day, he was there. He was in there.
But it's like, it's always don't tell Harry.
Yeah, to the
Nobody's
point.
telling Harry anything.
Yeah, and then to the point where he literally
Yeah.
as a villain in number 3 because he just wasn't old, which is crazy. Also, I did read that. Oh, sorry.
Harry. Come on. Come on.
Oh man.
We didn't need Peter Parker to be, crazy hot.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. We won't comment on the fact that James Franco is insane now, but yeah.
Okay, but back then.
No, yeah. No.
Back then,
Yeah.
he was it.
I'll be honest with you. I have quite literally never thought of him that way because to me, anything from childhood is like kind of like free from that, if that makes sense.
That's
Like-
crazy.
Like even, dude, I've said it a bunch of times, but like Markiplier, I could not think of him less like that. You know, because like
So strange.
that's childhood. I guess you're correct. I never thought of it. But yeah.
What,
yeah.
but like as a kid, you never thought people were hot.
Who was my first like crush? I don't know. Because I never
My
even...
first crush was Peter Pan.
Oh, the live action one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair, actually. That's fair. Shoot, I actually don't know. I don't know who my first crush was.
who else? I don't know, like in Ben 10, Gwen's boyfriend.
Kevin?
Is that his name?
Yeah, it's Kevin. That's crazy. That was a I really just was not expecting that, if I'm just completely honest with you.
Oh, I loved Ben 10 so much.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I was a big Ben 10 fan.
My parents bought me like the watch.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not kidding. We had to go to multiple big W's for me to get that Omnitrix. It was actually crazy. I felt very bad as we walked into the Blacktown one and my dad found like the final one. But anyway.
Yeah. I can't remember when. I think I was like 6.
Well, here's the thing. If you're remembering Kevin, you're not the OG run, Ben 10. If that's like,
yeah, I know.
you know, like the formative stuff.
Wait. It's the one where they're like. Is
I
it
think-
the one where they look like teens?
Yeah, you're thinking of the team
That's
one.
the one I'm thinking of.
Green jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I did also watch the other Ben 10, so I don't know what I'm thinking.
You probably watched both, but I'm assuming that the Kevin one was maybe more formative, maybe? Because I'll be honest, I don't know if I even ever watched that. To me, it was OG Ben 10 run. Always.
I would just remember seeing that and being like, you go, Gwen.
That's crazy. That's crazy. The all black got you, huh? Like, what was it? Just the bad boy persona? Like...
Yeah.
You like a bit of a rebel, a bit of a Peter Pan, a bit
I
of
can't
a...
remember what it looked like.
A bit of
Oh,
a...
Peter Pan was like... Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, what's the... I was about to make a joke about the cat in Aristocats.
Thomas O'Malley cat?
Yeah, Thomas O'Malley, you know?
No,
you like a bit
he
of a
was
bad boy, huh?
annoying.
Yeah,
Annoying.
okay, you like a bad boy. Alright. God.
I did like Shigo.
Oh, yeah, in
Impossible.
Kim Possible? Yeah. That's fair. I can't blame you on that one.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
I honestly want to get back to you on the first crush thing because I actually do not know. I legitimately very much took like a I don't know. They never entered in that way in my brain.
I'm just trying to think of like... There's like no male characters in my formative... It's like, what did I watch when I was little? Bananas in Pajamas?
Yeah, I don't know. Like for me, it was like Blue's Clues and stuff.
Yeah.
Steve
I
wasn't.
did not have a crush on Steve.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think Steve was meant to be a sex icon. To be completely honest with you.
Diego from Dora?
Hmm.
He was cousin.
Why?
Because he was her cousin.
Yeah.
So I was like, he's cousin.
Okay. But why?
I'm trying to think of...
Just
You mentioned Blue's Clues. What about Bananas
I
in
know,
Pajamas?
but
That
then
was
you-
my track line.
No.
I'm just trying to think of male characters.
Okay, but
from
like
things I
we were
watched when I
saying
was
it.
young.
Yeah, but like, then you said cousin as if like.
No, I was like, no, he's cousin.
Okay. I think
That's
that
what I meant.
the no was kind of important there. If I'm just completely honest with you.
I thought that would be expected.
I would so too, but just the
Okay, I'm
never
not
mind.
that white. Okay.
That was good. I don't know. But anyway, real quick, just so we can cap this off. 5 out of 5, obviously. What about what say you?
No. It's 4.5.
Wow, I appreciate that.
Mhm.
I didn't make the movie, but I appreciate that. I also just want to say that 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that it's a sham that people don't like Multiverse of Madness. I get why they don't like it, so I don't think it's actually a sham. But I just really like Sam Raimi.
I was really excited for it, and I think the hype kind of ruined it as well. Because you had such high expectations for it, and it just didn't hit the way I wanted it to.
I get
But
that,
I
but
still thought it was good. I didn't think it was awful like people thought.
I just, once again, you can jingle the keys in front of me, and I'll love it. And Sam Raimi's style is some of the best key jingling IMO. I just really enjoy it. 4.5. I mean, that's so okay. Let's quickly cap it off with what's your 4, 3, 2, 1? What's the ranking looking like? I know what's at number 4.
Tony to the last.
That's fine.
Then, is this in terms of enjoyability of the watch, or like, because my rating has, I think, a different. I don't know. I'm just gonna rank it. It
Sure.
doesn't relate to my rating of them.
No, yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, Terminator 2, then Karate Kid,
Mhm.
then Spider-Man,
Wow.
then Back to the Future. Because, like, in this watch, Back to the Future was the one I was like, yeah, I want to watch this. And then I was, like, happy after watching it. I was like, yeah, that hit.
Ooh.
I enjoyed that.
No, I think that's so fair. And for me, once again, I think that any of these could be number 1 at any point in time. However, on this watch, I'll be honest, this is very difficult. I'm kind of really struggling right now. No, I'll be honest, it's really difficult. I don't think I can do it.
Yeah.
No, because I literally cannot put one above the other. It's so difficult in my head.
Crazy.
Shoot. Okay. Purely? No, that doesn't deserve number 4, though.
Stop feeling bad for them.
No.
It's top 4. Think of it that way.
Well, yeah, they're all 1. Okay. Like, okay. Okay, wait, hold on. So did you just rate it on, like, enjoyment of this watch?
Yeah,
Right.
the recent rewatch. Which
Okay.
one was the most fun to rewatch, I guess?
I just want to rewatch right now. You know when someone asks you where you want to eat and you just say, I'm fine anywhere?
Yeah.
I cannot do it. It's really difficult. Okay. Terminator 2 for this watch is at the bottom because I didn't get to watch the version I watched when I was a kid.
Cop out.
Well, I'm about to cop out even more, so be prepared. Then Back to the Future because the subtitles weren't working and it was really annoying. And I really like subtitles, and Binge was being really annoying and it wasn't in sync, so I couldn't watch it with subtitles, and that really pissed me off.
Actually, my subtitles on Foxtel were also rubbish.
I don't know why. It's really annoying. And then Spider-Man. And then Spider-Man and Karate Kid, huh? I'll do Karate Kid then Spider-Man. So it's 1 Spider-Man, 2 Karate Kid, 3 Back to the Future, 4 Terminator 2. Yes. They're all great. Now, just to cap off the OR, basically, like, within the next few weeks, maybe next week? I don't know. We'll see. No, not next week, sorry. Like, within not next week, sorry. The 3rd, right? The 3rd?
Yeah.
3rd of October. We will be doing It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
No, I'm kidding.
You chose that one.
I was just like thinking of classic old movies because you chose a classic old movie.
Okay, you chose your classic old movie first.
Okay.
we were going for classic old movies in general. I think this is what we'll land on there, because once again, we just went through 2 months of watching 8 films of just. I mean, listen, they're great. They're great, but you know, I think that we should also try and do. Why are you using a pickaxe? What are you doing?
Because I was not thinking, because I was just doing this with the pickaxe.
Okay.
And then I
fine.
placed the block wrong. And then I was like, oh.
You know that as a kid, when I was growing up on YouTube, like, that was known as doing a sea nanners.
Sea nanners? I watch sea nanners sometimes.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't watch him, but I.
Well, I watched him through, like, Cam
People.
Sparkles.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Him and a dude, Gassy Mexican. You know Gassy Mexican?
Yeah.
Dude, he did a great, and I mean great, Morgan Freeman impression. It's crazy. He did it on a murder, I think. God, so fun. He was like, "I'm creeping around right now. You just can't see me." Informative line. But yeah, It's a Wonderful Life, and once again, you'll love this one, Metropolis. I don't even know how that's gonna go for me, to be honest.
You know, it's crazy because I might actually like it.
Why? You were so.
Because it's gonna be so movie.
It is going to be very movie, and I think the discussion about it's going to be very movie. But hey, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I know it's not the same at all, but goddamn, Citizen Kane to me, that was actually pretty good. I enjoyed Citizen Kane. So I'm assuming that I'm probably going to enjoy Metropolis to at least a certain degree. I mean, like, I literally started watching it by myself just a little bit before we even decided, like, months ago, after Citizen Kane, because I was, like, just interested. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Wow. Okay.
Only like literally a minute.
Okay. I guess. Wow.
What? Sorry, Jesus. But no. So yeah. So and then ooh, you know what I'm really excited for?
What?
Halloween. I'm excited for Halloween.
Oh.
I'm excited for that movie because I've never watched any of them.
Any of them?
You're gonna pick 4 movies, and I'm gonna say I haven't watched any single one.
Can I like say them now?
If you want, if you have, do you have them?
I have 2.
Oh, okay.
I think. Well, it has. Oh, actually, I don't know now. Now I'm thinking about it.
What were those 2 that you were gonna say at the very least?
Oh, one of them is Coraline.
Oh, okay.
Have you watched Coraline?
No.
Really?
I've seen so much about that movie, and I respect it.
I watched it as a kid, and I had such bad nightmares.
No,
Like,
I think that's
awful
why.
nightmares.
I think that's why I haven't watched it. Because
Like,
honestly,
to this day, I
to say,
get nightmares when I watch it.
why would you say that? Like, I'm scared of the ending.
It's so, like, wow.
Yeah, I'm very scared of the ending.
And it's like Neil Gaiman, so I'm like, damn. And then I think we won't do Nightmare Before Christmas because that's a Christmas movie.
Oh, okay. Okay, alright, fair enough.
So then I think it's The Corpse Bride instead.
Wow, okay.
Um,
Can I be honest? I don't think I've ever seen The Corpse Bride, but I think I've seen, like, Frankenweenie once. Not sure why. Not sure why.
yeah, I watched Frankenweenie a few Halloweens ago.
Is Coraline a strictly Halloween movie? Or is it just kind of got that vibe?
It's just got that vibe. It's not a Halloween movie.
No, I think it
Not
fit.
movie set at Halloween because we can do that instead.
No, I think that it fits. I think that it fits. Because it's like movies you would watch during Halloween. And I think that Coraline is perfect for that.
Like, do you want actually scary movies?
Do you have actually scary movies?
Like, do you want to watch Halloween?
Oh. Wait, which one's Halloween?
The one with,
Jason?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe we should sprinkle one of those in. You know, like Friday the 13th or something.
Okay.
But I think that
You should watch a scary movie.
honestly,
I watched this like series of scary movies recently.
That's crazy. That's
They
crazy.
were good. Oh my god, Beetlejuice.
Oh yes, we need to do
The
Beetlejuice.
OG.
We need to do Beetlejuice. I agree. Because also, I'm kind of curious how Beetlejuice is gonna go.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm down with Beetlejuice. I was honestly thinking more in the line of that, just because it felt so Halloween. Like in my head,
Yeah.
when you were gonna choose movies, I thought you were gonna like choose like Hocus Pocus.
Well, yeah, I was.
Yeah. Okay.
That was gonna be my
Well,
last
listen.
one.
Because
We can ditch Corpse Bride because it's not that funny. I just liked it because I was an edgy 12-year-old.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. Once again, we've got a bit of time for that. But I think we should decide earlier, just so then we can like watch. Because I think that I don't know how many you think are like almost must watches, but I think that we should try and fit in as many as possible. Or just save it for next Halloween. But yeah, no, I would love to. I would love to get at least 4 in for the Halloween, just because I think that could be a lot of fun.
Till Transylvania.
Crazy choice. Crazy choice.
You know what? It's actually good.
I have watched it, and I'm pretty sure I had the same opinion as a kid. But I also that's insane to me, because also I'm not gonna.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh yes.
Wait.
There's
actually.
a lot. There's a lot. That's why I think that we should at least do 4. I'm willing to push it past that because I think this is an interesting time for it.
I love Halloween.
But then I think we would need to start a lot earlier.
Yeah.
But hey,
Just
listen.
fine because I'm literally, once it hits October, my dad's like, you have to start decorating the house early. So I have my Halloween costume picked out. I'm done.
Wait, really?
Like Halloween's.
Wait, do you
I'm
want to
already
spoil it? I
ready.
kind of want to know.
It's nothing crazy. It's just because I was like, oh, I don't want to buy stuff. So
Wait. Can you spoil it? Wait, actually, you know what? Don't. I think that
Okay.
your costumes are kind of sick. Or at least, not that.
I don't know.
No.
I think I might pick one that's more specific if I can think of it.
Costumes?
But yeah.
I just, once again, I appreciate what's going on around your place.
Yeah.
So, anyway. All right, I think we should wrap it up, by the way, because it's about to hit 12, just so we can at least wind down a little bit. But,
Oh, yes. You gotta go.
No, that's fine. That was my childhood movies, guys. That was my childhood
They were
movies.
great.
Thank you for that. Honest to God, though, if I had to choose movies to rewatch for, like, the OR again, I'd probably choose your childhood movies, just because I know that these can be an acquired taste in terms of it of being this lineup, if that makes sense.
I don't know. I feel like that these are very popular movies.
Actually, you know what? Can I be honest with you? I'm thinking beyond. This lineup is pretty generic, actually.
Yeah.
Never mind. But yeah, so that was oh my god.
What?
We didn't do the intro. We didn't do the bit of the operating room at all. We didn't say welcome to the operating room and the movies. We didn't say if it survived. I mean, they all survived, let's be honest. Maybe T2 comes out with a few bits missing. It comes out.
He's got a mechanic. What's it? Is it the arm?
He looks like Arnie at the end of the movie when he says I need a vacation.
Yeah. He
And I
needs a vacation after.
He needs a vacation after this. And I think that's fair. Can't believe we didn't do the bits again. I'm kind of annoyed at myself. Anyway, gotta remember that for the next time. But yeah. Alright. Thank you for watching. If you were here for the entire time, bye-bye.
Bye.
And shout out to Bonuhead, Jeja Buns, Waitrel, Superstar Rules, and Davin for supporting the channel. If you support the channel by becoming a member for $1 USD, you also get a shout out at the end of every video, just like everyone here. Thanks for watching.